All right, let's do the damn thing. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Tuesday broadcast. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great Monday. Hope you're having a good week. We're here. The Illusionist, gone. The next Erudite, number 3 in a row, is the Assassin. Got some bags out of the guild bank. Start questing in Darklight Woods. Should be fun. What's up, Dark Inside? How's it going? What's up, Zen? I see you. Everybody's doing well. Bobby, what's going on, man? Huge shout out to Ready Player Lenny, Gatto Fogo, Joe's Chakin, and Starlifter 55. Thank you for the off-stream follows. Also, Anime Beard coming in hot with the resub for 28 months. I'm assuming Beard is not going to be here tonight. That's why he resubbed early, I would say. Or he's doing a reshare. Maybe he's doing a reshare from... Because I thought he resubbed over the weekend. Did he not? I don't know. Either way, thank you all for the support. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Appreciate you. Yeah, we died, Dark Inside. How did you die? Well, short story. We did everything for the Cloud Mount timeline and SOS. Moved to the next parts of the quest line, and there were some instances they have to run in Treasury. One in Tenebrous, or one are starting in Barren Sky. With those instances, you can only take a max of 3 players. So our group had to split. So each group had a healer. The second instance, there's like these little baby birds and a named. Well, you have to clear the baby birds before you attack the named. Irma and Q died in that instance, and then told me and Grug in guild chat that they both died. That kind of shook me for a minute, and then I wasn't paying attention to my fight. Then I died. Grug tried to run out of the zone, and he died. So, everybody died. 4 players died. 2 close to 60s and 2 over 60s died, and we had to re-roll on Sunday, and that's how we ended the stream, actually. If you go to my VODs, I did make a clip. The clip has not been posted to YouTube yet, so that will be going into the RIP series playlist on YouTube. I'm going to estimate another 2 days, and then it'll be up on YouTube if you guys want to watch it. But if you want to watch it right now, just go to my VODs, and you'll see the video for a death of a Erudite Illusionist and the creation of the Erudite Assassin. It's like 8 minutes or something like that. But you're welcome to see the end fight, see my reaction. It hurts to watch. When I was cutting the VODs and stuff like that, I literally could see me dying inside once I realized what was going on. It was sad. It really was. It hurt. Illith in guild chat's like, feeling pretty lonely up here in the 60s again. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you get to start all this fucking over again as an assassin. We were talking about it in Discord. This character just is not going to get a fair shake of the stick. I'm salty about this character. I'm salty that this character is an Erudite. I'm salty that I had to re-roll my Illusionist because I was pretty comfortable on my Illusionist, but no more. So here we are. Here we are. What's up, Grog? I'm gonna probably go, why is this fighting me? Did I hit this? Alright, don't make it too easy for me here. I didn't even know where the thing came from. Does anybody want... I'm going to be running some Darklight Woods. You're welcome to group with me. I'm just questing away. I will be doing the crafting quest, so gathering shit and stuff like that. But y'all are welcome to group with me. Just let me know and I'll send invites. It's a noob named? Oh. was supposed to invite you. Where you go? There you are. Add to group. There's Everfriend's Priscilla. So here we are. I hate assassins because you have to be stealthy to do any good damage, and if you can't take one shot, you're dead. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna rely on a group pretty hard, but we're gonna be just questing it up for a little bit, hanging out. Mad Spiderling, thanks for that follow. Welcome. Like the name. I like the name. What level are you? Who is this Perma? Because this might be cheating. This could be cheating. Our rule set.
Greetings, traveler.
In the 30s. I mean, we don't have a healer in our little set. Actually, we do have healers on in the guild though. Paradoxal's on. He's in Fallen Gate right now. I did Dark Inside. It looks fun. Looks fun. It's weird though because I got Miss Marble vibes from it, but it does look like a fun movie. I've been trying to brainstorm permadeath PvP rules, but it's making my brain hurt. Yeah. I mean, you'd have to do something around dying to PvE and not PvP. So PvP deaths would be allowed. PvE deaths would be the elite character kind of situation, I think. We've talked about it here and there in the chat because some people have asked. I just don't have the motivation to run it, to be honest. I don't have it. It's not there. No, I got you. I got you. Arkansas says, I really enjoyed Miss Marvel, though, to be honest. I don't know why. Maybe she's going to have a couple hours. Yeah, no. Yeah, I didn't say it. I don't mean it in a bad way at all. I could just see how people would feel that way about Blue Beetle. It's good. I think Blue Beetle is going to be a fun watch, though, regardless. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of gathering. I think I gotta go in here. Actually, no, I gotta seal one of these things. Do I do this again? Seal one of the newly opened things. Where's it at? It's one of the... This one? Here it is. Yep, seal. Kick it. There we go. Gotta return. Got some gloves. Collect sigil stones from the pulverizers. Need to harvest roots, clusters, lead clusters, and a sunfish. Is assassin leather or cloth? Good question. Chain. Chain. Another reason I'm kind of salty about this being an assassin is Illith is an assassin, I believe, right? Mike, you're an assassin. So it just makes it weird. All scouts are chained except Beast Lord. Never knew that. I didn't realize that. I thought Rangers and Assassins were leather, but...
Very good.
Missing somebody. Who's saying something?
Very good.
Who's Oscar? Oh, Grug. Damn, Grug. Y'all did some leveling Sunday and Monday, huh? See goblins of Norath? No. Find the source of the attacks and put an end to it. Oh, you know what I haven't done, actually? Hold on. Group options. Before greed. Plus. Default apply. Love how I'm just running in here without a healer. Knowing what can attack me. We're all out here just... Still have no shoes. Keep them nice. Yeah, Coffee Badger, the enchanter died Sunday, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Where are you at, Q? Uriak? I have to return. Here. Yep. What is this? Stun. Cancelled. Sorry. Really need to find gather updates. Where's all the stone at? Have my jum. I already have my jum. Need roots and stone. There's some roots. Hardware list, what's going on, man? He's like, oh look, Darklight Woods again. Yep, Betravi says, I'm tempted to use my coins to ban stealthing. Feel like that'd be a certain death sentence, though. Oh god, here we go. We were in the cave and I didn't see any in there. Why you keep visiting me? I don't even viz. I don't think I need that yet. I was just looking for stone in here. Oh, I got you. Gotta talk to somebody here. Hail. Can't see me. What's this? This item.
What do you need? Just looking for a job?
I get it, I get it. Gather samples of rubble. All the shinies. Hey, stone. Cloak. Hold on. Damn it, Grug. The hell? You got this quest too, Grug? Best use of coins I've thought of so far is making him drink a bunch of alcoholic beverages. Jeez. Not tonight. Ah. Hit you with a 36. Nice, dark inside. You did all these in the first 10 minutes? Nice. Well, I'm here mining for 5 minutes already. Where was the cloak? Oh, back there. Ooh, ore. Oh, you brought it to me? Oh, sorry. Holy crap, how long is it going to take me to mine this thing? It's still got no tin or lead. Alright, kill some dusk prowlers while we're over here. Murdering them. Return to Jana or Hana. Which is in this building. Five. Figure we'll go to Wailing Caves when I hit 10. Sounds alright. Track. Need rubble. Still need to mine a bunch of crap. You ever just think of a word in your head and repeatedly say it over and over again? It sounds weird until it's doing like. Damn, Dark, you're going through it tonight, huh? Hit a better poison, you'll hit harder instantly. Nice. Yeah. Poisons. Poisons, food, and arrows, guys. Need it all. Bring the rubble back to them. Where is my ore? Nodes. Show me ore nodes. No ore in here. What the F? Is there no ore or jewels? There's stone. Do we still have an alch in the guild, or was that one of the fallen? Well, we lost my tailor. He was 40. Oh, we're done with lead. Just need 10. There's something over here. Yep. Yep. See target. Grug says he's making an alch. He's level 22. Nice. Need poisons, Grug. On the cheap. I'll give you 1 copper. Irma says he's doing jeweler. He's at 16. The named up over here? Named is up. Heading for the named. All mages. Rude. I gotta slay the pack leader. We'll do that while we're over here. Any nodes in here? Nope. Under the tomb. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Thank you, Q. Me styling. All right. Yeah, cure magic. Nice. All right, let me turn this in. Streamer privilege. No. Whatever.
I am eager. Finally.
You're welcome. Wait. Where'd that go? This. Oh. 6. I will not fail you. Yet evade. Evade. Interrupts target and a stun. Okay. Will eliminate several untamed spirits. Lizzie Liz, what's going on? Travis says rigged. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Doing well. I don't have time to hit anything. My disarm's at 8. Need to toss the Vex Rune remains into the Wellspring of Nightmares. Wait. Go. Just finished dinner? Nice. Dustin says, new character? Yeah, the illusionist died Sunday. Boss. There we go. Gotta go back and speak. I do. Oh, gave me something. What'd you give me? Oh, nice. Thank you. I need 10. Anybody see any ore nodes? Oh, there's one right here. So I no longer occasionally get rapidity. Yeah, yeah. Can you use 2 poisons at level 10, like on Liveser? Assassin used 4 one time, I know, at level 80. I'm not sure. It's been a bit since I've played Assassin. Alright, I'm done with ore. I just need sunfish. Which, can you fish in here? Are there fish in the well? Or do I have to go up to the actual river? There's fish in here. That'd be weird. Go up to the river. Oh, shit. Ooh. Two-handed piercing. Weird loot. There. Sweet.
Hello.
I'll be back.
Hello. Greetings.
Uzu. Going to the river. Down by the lake. I know it's dangerous. But I need to fish. Treat these alligators like I do in Florida. Sin says can only use one of each type, so the second type comes from play at level 10, yes. I think. Alright, let me go turn that in. Yeah, we died on Sunday, guys. And then I rolled my third Erudite in a row. Started with the Erudite Mystic, and then that one died, and we rolled the Erudite Illusionist. And then that one died, and then we rolled the Erudite Assassin. All in a row. Here we are. It's kind of hoping to roll a healer. But get lucky with that. Lizzie says, I logged in EQ2 the first time in months. Yikes. What'd you do? Did you log in, look around, and say, nah, I'm out? Log back out? I started my Path of Exile playthrough Sunday. I made a witch. Hardcore mode. Hardcore league or whatever. What do I need to do? Need to get the recipe from the crate beside. Yep. Need to pick up the coal from the sack. Yep. Cozy Crows, thank you for that follow. Welcome. How's it going, Snow Wolf? I should ensure I have 10 and a lead cluster in my bags and then use the manuals to craft. Yeah. Oh, I need to describe the recipe. Lucky Wolf Paw. Oh, gotcha, Cozy. Okay. Welcome to the stream. If you guys got any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. Just chilling on a Tuesday. Chilling on a Tuesday. Hail.
Well met.
I should find the trade skill tutor in Neriac to learn more about crafting. We do have this lucky wolf paw now. Which can go charm slot. And drag this here for right now. Other little speed buff. Actually, does that stack? Wolf paw and then my regular buff. Speed 17%. Yes, it does. Kozad, what's going on, man? All right. A lot of. Let's do. Goblins, we don't want to do that right now. That one's fine. That one's fine. Destroy fallen rangers. Logging into PoE right now. Nice. Guess no more dungeon crawls. I'm at 10. We're gonna go over to Wailing Caves. We need heals though. Need some heals. Got a 6-man group if you need anything. Nice. Ding, level 7. Too shabby. One done. I need one more of each, actually. Can kill these two, though. Man. Nest is real. Does anybody need skeleton lore and legend? Before I start it? You do? Trade. Happen. Shit. Got something on me. Wait, who needed the skeleton? Oh, sorry. It's gonna go over there. Those are the same, almost. Same things. Thank you, sir. Brats. Brats are hella good. Gotta return, collect soldiers' trinkets. Now I need to bring the cubs. Oh, somebody said Logok over there. Who needs help? What? Oh, some berserker. Nice. Need to get these trinkets off the ground. One, two, three, four. I don't know, Dark Inside. It just said if you die, you get transferred down to a normal league or something. I don't know if there's any benefits or not. It doesn't seem any harder. I will say that. From what I've been messing with it.
Bring me the knife.
I don't think so. I mean, some stuff's gray, but it's whatever. Still getting XP.
Bring me the nice.
Could probably go. I mean, if we had a healer, I'd say we can go to Wailing Caves.
Bring me the... Nice work. That it is. Very nice. I do believe our partnership will work out fine. Do you wish to continue? Hello.
All of the quests.
Well met.
I think I'm going to try a Necromancer build with my Witch and PoE, though. What I want to do. Alright. Where are we at here, quest-wise? These two are complete. I need to return to somebody. Say where. I have slain the zombies and should return to return to Genwis. Genwis. Right here. What? Return? Okay, I'm here. It says, I've slain the zombies and should return to Gin. Sent me from Indy's hate. I must stop texting. Okay. Why is that? What am I missing here? It says complete, and I need to talk to her. I have slain the zombies. Why won't it let me talk to her? Is it busted? Did I break it? The other one. Deer. Bridge. I think that one's messed up. Gratzillith. 66 assassin.
Hello. Thanks. Just put it on. Hey, wait. Hello. Hello. Hey, wait. How good? Fish. Kill them for me so I can. Great.
Chain boots. Rotting scum. Rotting scum is the name of the quest. It won't let me turn it in. It's being weird. Delete and do over? I can. Do I want to? Eh. Name bear up. Don't see him. Right, let me just delete it and do it over. Might try relogging. Is it worth it? Probably try zoning before I do that.
Greetings.
Those long distance shots. That's all of them there. Nomadic says, "Oh no, I missed the group reroll." Yeah. Stuck at work, won't be on until 2 a.m. Central Time. Gotcha, EQ2 streams. Hopefully work goes by fast for you, man. Alright, I'm just gonna delete this. Right again. Destroy fallen rangers and crap. Oh yeah, I do. I do need the zombie thing. Somebody's bags are full, I'd take it. Kinda look like I'm out here shirtless. What level mentor though? Because we don't wanna cheese it too much. Who needed that? Q, did you need it or you already have it? Oh, 32 permadeath to file. Oh yeah, if you're permadeath, yeah, we'll take you. Turn head to Fallen Gate. Might as well just go to Stormhold. Let's go hard mode. Let's go do the Cloud Mount timeline, yeah. Emilu says she's having connectivity issues. Great. Nothing bad can happen from that. Beard, what's going on, man? Thank you for that 28 months resub. I saw you did the thing for it. Let me try turning this quest in now. Nope, she still doesn't have a feather.
Hello.
I guess I'm gonna have to run into Neriac and see if that unsticks it. Like, it won't let me turn in that quest. I was just trying to get level 10 nomadic before we go into Wailing Caves. Oh man. Actually, do I have a turn in? Oh, went too far. Oh well. Let me run back and see. Anything. Oh, hello. You going to bed? All right. Night night. Love you. Your dreams. See you in the morning. What are you looking at? Oh. Night night. Love you. Thank you, Cozy. Nope, still no feather. I deleted it and redid it again already. So weird.
Well met.
I'm gonna delete it. I don't think it's required to progress any farther. It's bugged. Something happened to it. Okay. What do I need now? I need to kill Razor Maul. Good old Razor Maul. Also need the snakes. Baby snakes. Well, those are not baby birds. We're alright. Or whatever the hell things are that killed us on Sunday. Aviacs. Come on. Let's see target. Alright, done with those. Oh, we still need Razor Maul. Oh, somebody's got the bear. Q's doing work out here. Look at Q pulling name to us from across the yard. It was like the movie The Birds. Oh gosh. I don't think it was that bad. I mean, it was bad. I could literally see, like, I was dying on the inside watching the VOD. Somebody needs the snakes again. Who needs the snakes? They should be dropping little baby snakes, Blighty. And then you have to pick up the baby snakes. Oh, sorry. Rats Q.
Have you got them? Great. I thought. Oh, I'll never. Well, just help me catch them. Great.
Need to fish up some trout. This is where our kids kidnapped to go to Wailing Caves and ended up 30 before I logged off. Nice. Yeah, I remember. Who was the other guy that was with us? There was somebody else with you. It was, who was it? Oh, okay. Oh, that's char. We don't need char. I need trout. Oh, I gotcha. Turn this in.
Do you have them? Great. I hope you enjoyed seared char.
Now I
Glad
need the
to
seared
hear it.
char. Collect piece of the wood from limiter de Veries. My Kermit permit will be moving to Kelethon. Screw Farsing. Yeah. I could probably help you on my Guardian. If you really wanted to run Frostfang.
Nice work. Nice work indeed. These will do nicely. Here is your pay.
Well met.
I don't think so.
Need to search. Collect pieces of. Oh, the wood. That's right. That's over here. Silly. The wood is all over the ground over here. Troop's fun. That's what I've been playing. Revis, my main. Oh, did I already have one of those, actually? Are they lore? They are lore. Shit. Does anybody need that dagger? I'll give it to you. I already have one. Just realized it was lore. This fishing game's not liking you today? Yeah, it can be picky sometimes. Alright, I got all my wood. Gotta douse these things. Hold on. I'm open the chest. Just a second. Let me douse this one. Oh, damn it. Why'd you attack it? I need to freaking cast thing on it first before you kill it. Damn, this thing has a long recap. Epic Games says, I saw the video today on EQ1 and the thumbnail made me think of you. Some look almost like a carrot. They look almost like a carrot? What are you trying to say? Telling me I look like a carrot? Jesus fuck. What was that noise? Hey. Level 10. Oh, well, it's gotcha.
Hello.
Alright, let's go to Wailing Caves. Perma, are you switching?
No.
Is there a vendor here? That. I said. The boots go. Shirt yet. Oh, invite me. Okay. Sorry. shard at? There it is. Bags are a mess. All right, do you stream to YouTube at the same time as Twitch? No. Nope. All my VODs go to YouTube. That's all. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's cool. You're fine. Probably should have attacked this with people around me. Freddy, what's going on, man? Is it against terms of service now? I don't know how they're working at, because I don't know. I know people do it, but I guess if you don't, I guess if you don't sign the affiliate agreement or whatever, then you can. So. No, Epsy, you're dead. I sent you the invite, Irma, or I thought I did. Invite me. Irma cannot be found, is what it said. I tried to invite you, and it said you couldn't be found. Let me reroll. I gotta reroll Epsy. Epsy, are you watching the stream? I can reroll you here on the stream. Okay, cozy. I always mix people up from their Discord names versus their in-game names, so I apologize. Let's go ahead and reroll Cozy. Pull up all the things. Add you. Cozy, what's your Discord name? Suki, okay, yeah. Dark Elf Brigand died? Man, we don't see brigands that often. That sucks. We do not see a lot of brigands. Alright. You're going to play as a... Didn't we roll one of those earlier? A Barbarian Conjurer. I felt like we just had one of those earlier. Barbarian Conjurer. Here you go, sir. Next character. Rebus, are you following me on YouTube? No. I'll have to look. Not sure. It's terrible, I know. Freddy says mine was a Barbarian Courser. There was somebody I rolled today that was a Conjurer. I don't know who it was, though. It was an alt, I think, for Riff, maybe. Oh, Riff had the warden. I don't know. Did a lot of rolls today. We had a lot of people join the guild during the day. Oh, Lug, were you trying to get to me? I'm sorry, Lore. Let me.
How fortunate for me. More
Were you trying to follow me?
Come now, come here.
My bad. Just left Lore back here. He's probably. There he is. Oh, no, no, no. You're fine. That was probably the faster route. I'm always known for taking the slower route. That's my call sign. You call me the slow one. At 100 on March 4th, trying to get to 200 today because it's April 4th. 100 subs a month would be good. He's not slow. All right, Epic. Remind me. I will do it. I'll check.
How fortunate for me. More adventurers, we.
Just not right this second.
You're just in time. Yeah, of course you have to smash them. Good, good.
All right, who's tanking? I guess Lore would. Well, no, actually, the Bruisers were probably tanking. They're at a higher level. I would say, because we have a Defiler healer. Now hear me out. Well, actually, I don't know. Defiler and Monk or Bruiser, I don't know how the heals would work for that. I don't care. Somebody tank. If my kid is killed, I'm never showing my face around here again. Alright. Healer said anybody tank, so just go slow, Lorgok. It's fine. We like the slow crawl. Just remember, guys, we don't have mezzing or evacs yet. And we don't have mana. That's fun. Your name is Astamo. No pressure. After stream, maybe shorter on me enough. Spreading right now, gotcha. Gotcha. I'm all for the grind, huh? I know I'm not playing my assassin correctly right now, so the professional assassin players out there, I apologize just ahead of time. I'm just here to collect some EXP. I know the YouTube comments later are going to be like, noob. noob and more noob, but here we are. It's funny, every time I hear it, it makes me want to play, but every time I play, I get lonely. Aw. I know the feeling, though. EQ launched when it was so much fun, now everyone plays the top level, yeah. That's what's hard to get into retail. Unless you have a great community like you guys are, but I'm saying, like, to do, like, pickup groups on retail, that's a whole nother level of gameplay that I am just not capable of. I'm not into the solo game. Sorter was good to solo through, though. I was showing the kids Sorter the other day. They're really into Star Wars stuff. The only thing is, the free-to-play for Sorter is just brutal. What's up, Glowstick? It's been a while, man. For real, for real. How you doing? Yeah, sort of a story game with multiplayer sprinkled in. Yep. The PvP arenas seem kind of fun, though, from what I've seen. The few I have seen. They're alright until you go against a pre-made min-max group. Yeah, I bet. Doing great. Had to take a hiatus from Twitch for a while, grad school, but I finished my MBA last month. Have you been? I've been good, man, and congrats, dude. Congrats on the MBA. Sort of. I'm doing pretty good though. Doing pretty good. Can't complain. Got pretty sick a few weeks ago, or last week, I guess. Still getting over some of the lingering effects of that, but for the most part, back to normal. Everything's good. Work's good. Life's good. IRL's good. Everything's busy. I got no complaints. Wish I had more game time, but that's everything. Sword is a football game with sprinkled in. Football leagues. Weeks for me, the cough is lingering. Yeah, I still get a cough every once in a while, but it's for the most part pretty gone now. Careful with the name that spawns in here. He can be a pain in the butt. I know I've lost one character to him. Johnny, what's going on, Johnny? What class am I playing these days? Well, I just had to delete my level 61 illusionist on Sunday, Glow. That was my highest level permadeath character. The new character that got rolled is an erudite assassin. So we're just starting on that. We're level 12. Yeah. Losing the illusionist hurt. Really did. I think the illusionist was my best opportunity to get to 70. And now that the illusionist is dead, I really don't know where. I think my next best bet is going to be a healer type. I don't have high expectations for this assassin. Just because I know how my rogue play and it's not good. So I don't have too high of expectations for this guy, but you never know. You never know. I need to start the orc L&L too. What are we blowing on? What's up, Roach? I'm missing chat. What did I miss? Can you roll me a tune when you get a chance, Reeves? Johnny, I thought I just rolled you a tune. Like, not long ago. Did I not? Did you already die on that character? Dead? Oh, gotcha, Cumulo. Well, when you say blow in group chat, it can be taken out of context. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Observation. Alright, let me roll. I gotta put, I'm putting Q on follow because, no, not trade. Because Q knows how to run if we get in trouble. Alright, Johnny, here you go. Let's roll Johnny a character. You update your deaths. Johnny, you previously had a Kira Brigand. Her other Brigand died. Man, Brigands just don't last. Johnny, you got Eric and Monk. Have you had Monk yet, Johnny? On Permadeath? And do you have Erican? Oh, you already did Monk. Shit. Alright, let's try it again. Sarnak Templar. Have you done Templar? Hmm. Hey, the randomizer has spoken. The randomizer has spoken. Good luck, sir. We do need heals, though. We do need heals, so heals in the guild are good. And if Grog has showed us anything, Templars know how to heal. But Grog was a good Templar too, though, so. Gotta be careful with these pulls. The Defiler heals can be kind of slow at this level, so. Joe says, wish you could play tonight. Me too, Joe. How you doing, man? Hope all's well. Being chunked for like 50% too, yeah. All our gear is probably shit, so. Erudite SK. No, that's actually a solid roll. EQ1 Erudite SKs were the way to go. If you weren't rolling Dark Elf or Ixar, I guess. We're running around seeing a few Erudite SKs. You mainly saw Erudite Necromancers, though, but there were a few SKs out there. Back in the day. Somebody's got aggro on something. Alright, let's wait for mana. Wait for mana, Lore. Want shoes? Oh, I think I might have had some. Oh, I had chain. Never mind. Can you wear leather? No, I think you can only wear cloth, right? Well, fighters, priests, scouts. Damn. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate y'all being here, of course. If anybody's got any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. I do kind of get tunnel vision in groups, though, so I apologize. But if I do miss a question, you can type !snow, and if that does a sound effect, that will wake me up and make me look at chat. There you go. Looking at chat. What you got, Nomadic? Huh? Just testing. I gotcha. waste. Hit pushers. Plate armor. Nice. What are you... What are you... God damn it. What are you talking about, Q? What's going on? Low-key Jinx, what's going on? He says, hello, I'm new. Do you use EQ2 map mods? I've heard it's very good. Yes, I do use EQ2 maps, and it is the one add-on that I would say everybody should have. My version is built into Dark UI, but you can download EQ2 maps by itself and install that. I highly recommend it because then it gives you the option to have all these little waypoints on your map. It does help with questing. You can filter them out and stuff like that. It is a huge thing that makes questing a lot easier and finding NPCs and stuff like that. So if anything, I would recommend downloading EQ2 maps. If you need a link, let me know and I can send it to you. Damn, Flighty says I'm starting to get chest pains. Messed up. Palms are sweating. Never played EQ2. Never played EQ2. Is solo experience pretty difficult? No. It's not. I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's definitely not as fast as grouping. But learning the game solo does help. Group play is centric to EverQuest 2. A lot of quests require grouping. But you can do the game solo, especially on retail servers. And by retail, I mean non-event servers. Another stream just helped me get it. Was a pain in the ass. I was find main file to put it in. Oh, gotcha. I downloaded the installer version, low-key. So I would just, that's what I would run. The installer version comes down and actually launches the EQ2 application as a whole, if you install it. Now, if you're trying to do like a one-time install, yeah, you have to go into like the freaking UI folder and add stuff. Oh shit, tank's about to go down. Grug. You're tanking, Grug. Grug's AFK. I'm not fighting this. Hold on. Still coming. After somebody. Yeah, I got you, Laura. All right. Save. So the guys that just died, you want to go into your character sheet since it's not a, this doesn't make you delete your character because you died in a group with the healer at the time of death and we're able to get back to you and res you. So what you have to do is you go into your character sheet, go down to biography, and then hit edit. From here you would type died in Wailing Caves, resed by Flighty, and then like date it 4/4/23 and then hit OK, something like that. And so then if somebody looks up your character sheet, they can go to biography and they can see like your character sheet will have a death on it, but they'll be able to see in the biography that it was a, according to our rule set, it's a saved death. Does anybody in chat have questions about that on the rule set? Is there a healthy enough population to group, or is it a lot of pre-made, etc.? There's a lot of pre-made, there's a lot of tight-knit communities, but on the TLE servers, the time-locked expansion servers, which you have to have all access for, the population is pretty good to do pickup groups. What's up, Snookin? How's it going, sir? My concern is always healing MMOs, but I don't have friends to play this with. Yeah, so like if you were on a TLE server, you'd probably be able to form groups. Now, if you're just going to go into the game and turn on looking for group, you're not going to get a group. You have to actually be active and see like, hey, there's this brigand looking for a group. Hey, there's this caster over here looking for a group. Send them tells, get them in the group, ask them where they want to go. You have to be the social hub to start grouping. Just logging in and going looking for group, you're not going to get invites. Mad Spiderling, yeah. Looks like Snow Wolf is leveling with me. Not nice. Very cool. Shiny, get the shiny. Permadeath. There's the rule set. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Congrats, Grog. Got some ads behind us, so just a heads up. Congrats, Lore. think I get evac at next level. Do assassins get it at 15? Or is it higher? $20 to $25. Gotcha, Perma. Does the experience from the adventure account perk apply to TLE servers? It's a good question. I don't think it does. Flighty says no. EQ1 only. What Flighty says. Nomadic says perks are only for EQ1. There's a disclaimer at the bottom of the page. Gotcha. Well, you do get there is a bonus on retail, I think. Something fell somewhere. You do get an XP bonus on retail, but I mean, you don't really notice it, I guess. Since everybody gets boosts. Yeah, just for the membership, sorry. Dawes says, so I saw a new TLE PvP server coming up. Are stealth classes the ones who end up as the most on PvP servers? You see a lot of bards, you see a lot of scouts on PvP. The new PvP server launches April 25th, I believe. And it's on launch, it's going to have Shattered Lands, Desert Flames, and Kingdom of Sky. Some guy, Cody, says Shadow Knights and Summoners. Yeah. Even though I did a Conjurer PvP one time, and I'm terrible at PvP. But I think I had maybe 2 kills to the 20 deaths. I was solo a lot though. And I'm pretty sure I was just getting camped because I was streaming the entire time, so there was that too. But they were nice PvPers. They would only come back and kill me when when their time limit was up, so they got experience again. It wasn't like they just killed me over and over again. They'd come back when the time limit was back, so they got their experience boost, you know? I was basically just feeding everybody else XP. Gotta get the fame. Yep. Ding, by the way. Got some new abilities here. Getting easier to heal you now. Kanjis are on top tier. Fun. I tried. I'm just terrible at PvP, I guess. Conjurer feels so much stronger than the brick. Kanjis are strong. Necromancers are strong. SKs due to harm touch is popular. Or other reasons. I think they have the group fear too, right? So harm touch, group fear, a little bit of life drain. But if you catch an SK without power, good. I do know that. Try to do this pull and then let Flighty get some power. We need a new class in EQ2? Oh. Already 26 classes. And 2 of them are hybrids. We need a stat squish in EQ2 is what we need. That should be like top tier things to do. Did you all see they're making Kale Drackle open to everybody? Not just all access members? Lorgok's down. Everybody's feared. Don't know what's going on. There's a spawn back in this room. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. I don't know where to go. Lorgok's back up. Flighty's down. Healer's down. Lorgok, you're gonna want... Oh, God. Repops. Careful, Flighty. You're like 2 inches from a mob. Like maybe come this way just a tad. Here we go. Alright, Lorgok ran in this door right here. Q ran up that way. Grug is right here. But I don't know if Grug can tank this heroic. Grug, do you think you can tank these two? As long as we don't get any others, we should be okay. Just don't go out that door. Okay, good fight. Let's get Lore. Lore went this way. Here, let me scout it out first. Don't come in here. Let me see if I can find him. Well, I thought he went this way. Where'd you go, Lore? Oh, Lore went way up back. Okay. Lore's way... Shit. Alright, let's get Q first, and then we'll get Lore. Yeah, Q's alive. That's what I'm saying. We need Q for the DPS, though. Q's about to die. Oh, God. Q, you're going... Oh, Q, you're going deep. Q is just, like, sending it. And Q's off. Q. Oh. Alright, so let's go and get lore, I guess. There's 2 mobs in here. Drug. The 2 chests. Just give us a minute, Q. Let us get the tank, and then we'll come get you. If you can... Mobs right here. Use down. I want my Inquisitor back, she says. Alright, Wanderer right here, 2, though. Let's get the Wanderer and then we'll get the other 2. Oh, shit. We need to get Flighty some mana. Alright, let's get Flighty some mana. Already come up this way since we pulled. We got this, we got this. We'll get you, Q. We just need to get the plate tank back up. Alright, we can't wait too long because of respawns. Can I do... Does Corpse work in EQ2? Doesn't. Get him back up. You just realized that, Dark Inside? Well, yeah, it's off Arch, and also Sabrina's tied into Riverdale. From, you know, the Sabrina Netflix thing? That's all tied into Riverdale as well. Riverdale, whatever. See, I keep saying Rivervale like it's fucking EQ. Riverdale. Alright, now we head back to Q and res Q, but careful with the pulls. Everything's up. There's 4 with this pull. Who's opening chests without letting me click on them? Oh, I guess Perma might be. Perma's also got disarm, so there's that. There's a respawn right there that just... Idiot flighty some mana. Holy crap. Oh, for pity, reroll Q. No Q. We need your warlock abilities. Q really did just run down this entire hallway. There's mobs right here. Shit. All right there. He's the only one, though. Just the one right here. He bugged? Oh, crap. Really, Q? Had to run into the jailer room? Another reroll. Oh, man. He's like, damn it. Oh. Well, that's two close calls for the group there in Wailing Caves, of all places. What's it we gotta do? Let's go to Vision's Peak. Yeah.
Good one.
Advisor's up. She's... We can go... maybe not. What the F was that? Hey, an assassin ability. Take it. I like it. Damn, Reese, you gotta watch Superman Lois is so good. Honestly, the best superhero show since Smallville. Wow. Bringing out Smallville, huh? Oh, stay back, he said. Oops. About that. There's a quest for something. A quest. Another quest. Quest. Guess what? Another quest. Ooh, another adept. Give me all the things. Give me all the things. Oh, Irma got the chest piece. Fine, I got the adept. Further down. She was literally trying to kill her character. What's up, Nachos? Don't want to be a defiler, pull everything. Let's go, man. Let's go on, Nachos. Hope you're doing good, man. Laura's grouped with a bunch of people. Well, I guess Laura and Perma don't want their characters to die. I don't think Grug wants his characters to die either. Everybody else in here is like, eh, whatever. Delete your spirit guides. Oh man. Feeling accomplished. Only took me forever to reach 17. Nice, Nachos. Did you see I had to delete my 61 over the weekend? Sunday. We died. Yeah, it hurt. It hurt. Oh, we got an ad. Ding, 16. This looks more fun grinding out Frostfang has been. Yeah, Frostfang is serious. So one thing I hate about Assassin, it is so directionally dependent. Half the time I'm bouncing back and forth between the front and the back of the mob, moving out to shoot my bow abilities. It's a lot. First world problems. Drug's like, stop crying. What's up, Darko? Man, this crap is rigged. Totally. Congrats, Grog. Lorgok. You can now have a last name, Grog. Aren't you excited? Unrig this crap reef. I wish I could. Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer. Lady says, be careful here. Mobs, mez, and power drain. So heads up. Revis. How many hydrate redeems for the whole bottle of water? That's a lot of water. Don't do that. At once, from y'all trying to drown me? Hydration is key to a good health? Yeah, in moderation. Damn it. Bruiser ability. Longsword of the Lifeless. Need the stretch for 250. To make you stop running dungeons where you die from having no healer. I haven't died from having no healer before. Oh, that was a crack. Yeah, my illusionist died, Mystic. Died on Sunday. Sad day. We actually lost 4 high levels in the guild on Sunday. We lost 2 high 50s and 2 over 60s. What did you guys attempt that got you? Well, the funny thing is, it was a solo instance. So we were doing Cloud Mount. And we had just transitioned to the part where we went into the barren sky. So you know how you have to do like the treasury instances? Those zones only allow a max of 3 people to enter them. So we had to split the group. Luckily, our group had 2 healers, so we just split it in half. One healer went with, you know, the other people and stuff like that. Well, the one group died on the second instance with the name that has all the baby birds around it. And as they were telling the guild, I kind of got shocked by that, and I wasn't concentrating on what I was working on. And then I died. And then the healer died in my group too, so everybody died. It hurt. Got a case of bleeding heart and forgot where he was. I mean, he's not lying. Yeah. Rug tried to get out in time to come back and res or something, but the baby birds ate the Templar. It really, I mean, for I can't really speak for Q and Perm, but like it really was my fight, because I've done that pull like that multi-mob heroic pull where I pull and then I mez the group and then we burn one at a time. I've done that so many times. And Sunday I pulled and I never cast group mez. So all 4 mobs were just beating on me the entire time and I wasn't paying attention to my life. Grug was doing his best to keep me up. But then I died and then Grug didn't really have any DPS to hit 4 yellows, so yeah, it was rough. It was rough. If you want to see the you want to see the link for it, this is what's going to be going. Oh. What did I do? There we go. You want to see the link for it? This is what's going to be going on YouTube in a few days, but you can check it out there. That's what actually, you can watch it happen as it unfolded and see me dying inside. Somebody said bio. Back, okay. Grug's standing there. I don't know if Grug's back. Okay. Just casting invis again. Who says Perma? What's going on with Perma? Oh. I just watched the replay. That is brutal. It is, isn't it? It's so bad. Oh. Yeah. You literally see me die inside. Like, I saw my character die and I'm just like, I was so defeated. Don't open the chest yet. Oh, God. We haven't learned our lesson with chests yet, have we? Healer's out of mana. Tanks down. Oof. Oof. I avenged Lorgog. Heck yeah, you did. Don't open the chest yet. Let him get some health. I can just see somebody opening this chest and killing Lorgok again. There we go. Berserker, nice. Leather, I'll take it. What's the proper way to record multiple deaths in the same dungeon? Do I record each one? Yeah, so you would, I mean, it would go under your biography, so you just do a new line for each one. Would be the best way to do it. No, you're fine, Perma. Causing me a little stress is all. I mean, if you really did want to number them, like first deaths, second deaths, whatever, that's up to you for, you want to make it look pretty or something, but as long as it's on each line, I think it's fine. And the only reason we have that in the rule set, Snow, is just because we've had some people that come into the community and then they search our characters, right? And they're like, what do you mean you're doing permadeath? It shows that you've died so many times. And I have to do the whole rule set explanation of, yes, we do have a mechanic in our rule set because EverQuest 2 is built around death. I mean, you're going to die in EQ2. But we kind of made this rule set to incorporate corpse running back. And that's why we have, if you die in the group and your group has a healer at the time of death, as long as the group can get back to you, res you, then it saves you from deleting your character. So kind of like EQ1 and EQ2, because originally when EQ2 launched, they had corpse runs. So you'd have to go back and get your shard or whatever in EQ2. EQ1, you had to go back to your corpse to loot your items and stuff like that. Us having this mechanic in our rule set kind of makes us do that. So. Otherwise, it would be a ton of death. But the season would probably be over right now. Alright guys, yeah, let's go ahead and gate out. Healer's gotta go. So, everybody gate. I don't even know where my home's at. See what happens, I guess. So the biography thing is mainly for other people that are interested in our rule set that try to check it out. Thanks for the heals, Flighty. Appreciate you. Let's go.
I greet you.
Let's quest real fast. Do.
The pleasure is all yours.
So, Lorgok, what you're going to want to do, I know we leveled and got a bunch of levels, you're still going to want to work the Darklight Woods quest timeline. And that means you're going to have to run some quests that are gray. But you're going to want to, there's two reasons. One, gear. You're going to do it for gear. Two, at the end of the timeline, you get a mount. So, you do want to run the quest timeline. Are you a ranger? Assassin. Mystic. Good old assassin. I rolled. That's another caveat to our permadeath is our characters are randomly generated. Even though they're gray, they will don't get comfortable. Some gray quests have some mobs in it that do some crazy damage, so gotta be careful.
Air is an interesting element. It's everywhere. Take control of all the energy in there and pull out this.
Or send you to an area that has dangerous mobs. Yeah, that too.
After shaking hands with a hateful, count your fingers. The inferiors that walk along the surface of this world were offered.
What am I missing? North. Really? Of course, because I'm going to bed. Yeah, the fishing bot is taking advantage of you tonight, Liz. Just saying. Fishing bot's like, hey, I know you want to go to bed, but what if I gave you 30% fishing for the next hour? Have a good night, Liz. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Am I missing one? Damn, I'm missing two, actually. I gotta figure out AA for the assassin as well.
Endlessly conspire with humans of Kinos in a futile attempt to stifle our efforts. Ha! I look forward to the day when ground beneath that accursed city opens up and swallows it whole.
Om Nom. Great name. Great name, sir. Dude's name is Om Nom. I don't know what I'm making this person for trade skill. don't even know if I'm going to do trade skills on this character. I say that every time, but I don't know.
Certain complications arose while the Tour of Soleil was being reconstructed. Some of the inhabitants that you speak with here may not be as
Do 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 do. Mystic says, if I ever get my new computer someday, I'd join these runs. Miss old EQ2 runs. Feel like not having a group wipe later game be challenging. Yeah, it does. You can't lose concentration is what it comes down to, especially late in permadeath. Like you get to this content gameplay where everything seems trivial, and that's usually when you die. For example, not mezzing the group of mobs. You just get to the point where you're like, oh yeah, we'll just DPS them down. And then next thing you know, you're dead, and you're rolling your third Erudite character in a row. E2 struggles to run a solid 60 frames per second. The place I go to the frame rate test is Freeport Docks at the broker inside the tent. It drops down to 160 to like 45. Yep. That's EQ2 for you. It's called a feature. It's called a frame rate limiter feature. Why didn't you pick another race, Reeves? Because that's not how the randomizer works. I have to play what the randomizer picks. Trust me, I thought about it. And if the randomizer wasn't on the stream in that moment, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have clicked randomize again. But it was on stream, so I could not do that. What am I doing down here? Oh, I was looking for a bank. That's what I was doing. Oh, ran out of coin.
Surely you didn't expect us to pay that amount, right?
Um, clean up the good old inventory. Let me chat.
A loaf of spite bread, a jug of blood wine, a vial of foul malice pepper. What am I forgetting? Oh, that's right, sugar.
Go there. Actually. Ink. And this. All the things in here. Doing crafting.
A selection? I call it an ultimatum.
Cheater. That's how frame rate limiter works, Reese. In EQ2 races really does not matter. I would do random class, but not race. Gotcha, Freddy. In Perma, the race can matter, though. Otherwise, we would all be going Barb or Ogre for self-heals. Very true, yeah. So, like, sometimes the race combo is also something... Because we talked about it before we even did this rule set. Because it was just going to be class, it was randomized. But then we talked about doing race because of the different combos that people would not normally try. And we've had a few people that actually found combos that they just never would have thought of and actually enjoyed the character playthrough. So it's been kind of fun. How much of that self-heal was in the recast? The self-heal does work out of combat, so it did cut down on the solo, like waiting for time to heal kind of scenario. Favorite class back was the Coercer, damage buff, surviving. If I go back, I'll Fury for damage and heals. Yeah, Furies are fun. Coercers are fun as well. My Permadeath Coercer made it to 36 before he died. But that's the cleverest way I've heard someone describe terrible coding practice as a frame rate limiter. Thank you, Dark Inside. Since it's 25% and free, very short recast. It's out of combat, though. So not in combat heal. No, not an in combat heal. It's outside. But if you, so like it, with the Ogre Bruiser, for instance, Freddy, it was nice to have that heal because I could feign death at low, jump up and heal myself almost to full. It was nice. Also, there's the feather fall for like Erican and Faye and stuff like that since they have wings. What was the Erudite one that I was actually kind of surprised by? Falling Grace for Erudite, which I don't have on for some reason. So there's little hidden gems in the races. Ooh, an upgrade. That's an upgrade.
That's a joke, right? I mean, that must be
It's
what
an upgrade.
you charge the Hather. Surely you don't expect us to pay that amount, right?
I don't have any shoes for you, Q. I was looking. Another thing I lost on my illusionist was my broker.
I mean, that must
Had a lot of stuff on the broker.
Surely you don't expect us to pay that amount, right?
Like a lot of stuff on.
You call this a selection? I call it an
Reeves, before you log, I need to roll. Rip the Inquisitor. No, not the Inquisitor. I got you. Couldn't outrun the orange. Here, let me do it right now so I don't forget about it. Dad Minty says, how long has this server been out? This server is on Kingdom of Sky. We get Echoes of Fadeware next week. So this server has been active for almost a year. Maybe, because it launched in May of 2022. And we're on the 3rd. So Shattered Lands, Desert of Flames. Desert of Flames was only 12 weeks. Shattered Lands was 16. Desert of Flames was 12. Kingdom of Sky is 16 weeks. Yeah, almost a year. I guess May would be a year. May 20 something would be a year. Have you been enjoying it? Yeah. We're doing a different type of play. We have our own community rule set, Dad, but for the most part, the server's great. It's super populated. I see people looking for group guilds or recruiting all the time. It's nice. I definitely think it's worth, if you're paying for all access and you want a somewhat of an old school feel gameplay, TLE is your best bet. I usually go through the spiel when people are talking about coming back to the game. I tell them to download the free-to-play version, play it for a week. If they find themselves logging in on a daily basis, then you get all access and roll a character on TLE and you'll be hooked. And then the TLE is basically like a gateway drug, because then that gets you back into EverQuest 2 as a whole. Because you'll play through one TLE and then you'll find yourself kind of like wondering what retail is like and can I get into retail? And then you'll find yourself logging into some retail servers, and then next thing you know, you're back. Maybe odd question, but on TLE server, are there random drops still from mobs like equipment and spellbooks? Yes, there are. It's the same. The loot tables are a little different than launch, but they are there. Some zones have what they call smart loot. It's not. You get a lot of stuff that are for classes that aren't in your current group and stuff like that. But I mean, you do get random things sometimes too. Each named has like a loot table kind of scenario, kind of like Warcraft, if you know what I mean, where they drop certain things. So some things are rarer than other things, but there's different types of loot tables out there. So Hazaman coming in with a raid of 15. Thank you, Hans. Appreciate you. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for stopping by. We're coming up on the end of our stream, so I apologize. Celdric, what's going on, man? Thank you for that follow. Welcome. Hope you had a good stream, Hans. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. If y'all want to go check out Hans, here is his shout out. Yo, sir. What was I doing? Oh, I was rolling a character for Tempest. That's what I was doing. That's what I was supposed to be doing, and then I got sidetracked. Tempest, your Inquisitor died, which was your High Elf Inquisitor. And I have that character at 5 deaths. So this one will be death number 6. And Tempest, your next character is going to be an Erudite Berserker. Oh, we don't see Erudite that much. Have you played Berserker yet, Tempest? What's up, Jorm? What's going on? Next time someone complains on Twitter about game lag, Reeves, I'm going to say it's not frame drops, it's a frame limiter feature. Oh, no. Zerker died. Okay, well, I got to reroll, so you don't get to be an Erudite, unfortunately. You got... Those are our options? Okay. Well, you're a dwarf wizard. There you go, sir. You put it out there into existence. You put it out in the universe. And wizards get no love in permadeath. I'm just saying. Man, this crap is rigged. I'm just saying wizards don't get any love in permadeath. I'm pretty sure, I don't know who it was earlier in Discord. I rolled a wizard for them, and then 20 to 30 minutes later, they were like, I need a reroll. Wizard's dead. And I was like, for a minute, I wanted to say, did you drown yourself? Like, what happened? Like, how did you die that quick? Like, did they pull a Dark Inside and then just tried to jump off the cliff in Darklight Woods? Ed Minty says, for EQ2 love with different type of archetype classes, love the options, yeah. Technically, there's 26 classes in EQ2. 2 of them are premium classes, and by what I mean, you have to purchase them with Daybreak Cash, but they're not active on TLE servers. So Channeler and Beastlord are not active on TLE servers, but on retail you can play them. And they're hybrid classes. The Channeler is like a ranger healer, and the Beastlord's like a rogue berserker with pets. I just wish most spells weren't a cast. What do you mean? Rev Bungie, thank you for the permadeath rule set there. If you want to check out the rules, you can follow that link. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. It didn't work. It didn't kill me. So I tried myself in the Arctic. Damn, Dark Inside. It's dark. That is dark. Tempest, did you... Oh, I got to roll Amanda. I forgot about Amanda. Amanda wanted an alt as well. I think that's what she said. In Discord. To the Discord. Did Amanda change her Discord name? Is Moon Amanda? Okay. I have her as... There's 2... I have a half-elf fury and a halfling berserker. She wants another alt? Or did one of those die? Oh, I got you, Dad Minty. Thank you. Thank you for the lurks. Okay. Add 1 row under this one. Okay. And Amanda, you're going to be playing... Well, what do we got right now? We got Fury and Berserker. There's been 2 deaths, so... Let me know if I roll something that you've already played. No Wizard or Assassin for. Okay. What about a Free Blood Forcer? It's a solid roll. I once saw a Barbarian Zerker aggro half of the sub map in Darklight Woods and it tanked them all like a champ. Zerkers are fun. Does she have Free Blood? Might have to re-roll the race. She does not. Okay. So Coercer, but okay. Oh, there you go. Ratonga Coercer. I'll also reply to her in Discord. Wizard died with my Coercer, so we just swapped classes. Oh no. Ooh, well, good luck, guys. Hopefully that works out for you. Rev Bungie says, could you roll me one or do I request it on Discord? I can roll you right now, Rev. Let me get you right now. Is this your first one with our community? I don't recognize your name. Okay. Let me just add you to my sheet so where I keep track of everybody. I've had a lot of new people today. I'm going to use your Twitch username, but then you can tell us your character name and I'll add that to the sheet. All right. You're going to play as a, look at that, a Dark Elf Berserker. Solid roll. Solid roll, Rev. That's a good first class. I'm not gonna lie. It's solid. I like it. All right, guys. Well, I don't know why I came back to the game because I'm about to log out. Let me go sell this stuff to the vendor. Actually, to the city vendor, which is city vendor's back this way. Around here. Go through here. Here. Around here. City vendor. So. This. That. Those. Bone-studded gauntlets. Those. Get rid of those. Bonfire poker. Get rid of that. That. With empty bags. What happened? Oh, lady. I like the roll. Interesting on the race in the class, though. Yeah. I like Dark Elf tanks. I originally, one of my first characters in EQ2, outside of the alpha and beta, was a Dark Elf. Like the first one I played with a good group of people, like that I focused on, was my Dark Elf Berserker turned Guardian. Over on, it was the Permafrost server at the time, but now it's called Skyfire. Well, chat, that is going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. Solid first night on the Assassin. We got to level 16, almost 17. No, we have a few high elves. We've had a few high elves. EQ2 stream right now is a high elf assassin.
This crap is rigged.
There's also a high elf inquisitor for Darko. He's got an alt. High elf inquisitor. What else? A few high elves. Some half elves. There's a high elf wizard. Ogoff. Oh, then the high elf swashbuckler. Tempest. Results. Or actually, that's Tempest's dad. Papa Tempest. Johnny, you're dead already on the Templar? You want me to re-roll you real quick? Oh, poor Johnny. Sarnok Templar is no longer. All right, Johnny. This is what you're going to play. Tell me if you've already played it. You got 4 deaths, so. Free Blood Assassin. Have you played Assassin yet? Don't lie. Don't lie. I was duoing with attacked a guard. Oh no. Snow Wolf, thanks. Night Revis, thanks again for the group invite. No problem, Snow. Appreciate you, man. No, and don't have free blood. Okay. Well, you're gonna be an assassin, and you're gonna be a Sarnak assassin. This randomized bot, just the race selections that it comes up with can be annoying. Arnak Assassin. That combo just doesn't fit to me. I don't see anything that like I can see a Sarnak being a guardian, berserker, even a caster type, but a rogue Sarnak, like that doesn't seem right. I don't know. It's like an Erudite rogue. I just don't know why. News. Okay. Tuesday. It's today. Good stream. Thank you guys. Make it on Varsoon, I assume, given the Twitch title. Yeah. Yeah, Rev. So like we're doing Permadeath. It's on Varsoon. Sorry. Don't forget to check out. Have you seen the rule set, Rev? Did you take a look at it? So with the class role, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. Don't be afraid to reach out on Discord. If I don't answer right away, I will get to you. I will reply. So you can post in the Permadeath channel. I might not answer right away, but I will. I'm usually pretty good about answering at some point. So. Later, son. I was typing in group chat, but you went link dead. Okay, news. Saturday stream is on. Should be a normal stream on Saturday. Sunday is a maybe. Sunday is a maybe stream because it's Easter Sunday. We're going over to my sister's house, and I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to have time to stream before that. So if I do get to stream, it might be earlier than normal. But as of right now, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to have time to stream on Sunday. So if we get to stream on Sunday, yay. If we don't get to stream, I apologize. But that's all I got for news. I am working on some stuff off stream. Stuff I've been working on for what seems like forever now. So there's that. That's all I got for you guys. Thank y'all for being here. If we do have any new people in the chat, consider hitting that follow button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, you would go check out the YouTube. All my past broadcasts get uploaded to YouTube. Over here, you'll see all the VODs from all the servers. You'll see other game VODs there too when we do bonus segments. My stream schedule is Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tuesdays, we go live around 7 p.m. Eastern. Saturdays and Sundays, we try to go live around 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to check out the stream, then if you miss the stream, you can watch the VODs either on Twitch or you can watch them on YouTube. YouTube's probably the better quality VOD. The Twitch player can be kind of weird sometimes, but they're there. Also, you'll see some playlists, like I have a death playlist, an RIP playlist for my permadeath characters. You can watch those replays on there. And then the playlists are broken down from servers in EQ2 and then games. So you'll catch all the VODs there. If you want to watch any old content or look at past broadcasts, that's where you can find them. Another thing we do at the end of every stream, I give away 5,000 copper currency. That is the bot currency that you can use to play the sound effects on stream and the mini games in chat. So if you come into the stream, you want to type exclamation point and the word enter. That'll put you in for a chance at winning 5,000 copper. Epic Games is entered. I'm not going to forget Epic. I'm going to go look. What else did I miss? Did I miss anything? Yeah, I appreciate the sub on YouTube, guys, if you haven't already. Understand if you don't, though. Get it. Appreciate you just being here. 876 videos. I really don't even look at that number. YouTube honestly started as just a backup. And the reason I say that is Twitch, I don't have Prime on this account. So my VODs on Twitch don't get saved. 12 days, they delete. Unless I highlight something. So I started uploading them to YouTube because YouTube was the best thing for me to back up my videos. And a buddy of mine was like, why don't you make these public on YouTube? And I was like, well, it's just a backup. I don't really do anything. It's not like I don't cut the videos. I don't edit them or anything like that. He's like, well, just make them public and see what happens. And then here we are. So, Joe says, I wonder if I can get a backpack. You can check the guild bank if there's some in there. I had to delete my 61 illusionist, which was my 40 tailor. So there's some bags in there. If there's some in there, you can take whatever you want. But be generous. So take 6. You can't withdraw? Are you Diala? What's your character name? Yeah, Diala. Yeah, that's what I just... You had the wrong rank. I changed your rank. You should now be able to. Should have the Permadeath member rank now. We do allow non-Permadeath people into the guild. They have a separate rank. So... So you'll see that. You'll see some people that are non-Permadeath in the guild. That's fine. Yeah, Grog. Yeah, because I made that rank the non-Permadeath rank. And then, so I had to put you down to the Permadeath rank. That's why. And the thing is, I probably should have done it differently because now you can only promote to one under your current rank. So, like, most people can't even promote to the Permadeath rank, which is fine. I usually go in and update it. But, like, say, Immortan right now, he's a non-Permadeath. He can technically, Kozad, he can promote people to the Permadeath rank. Up to the Permadeath rank. He can't promote any higher than his rank. No problem, Joe. Yeah, so the guild bank is open for Permadeath characters. You can withdraw what you want. Just be courteous. You don't want to empty out the bank on stuff, for instance, because, again, it's Permadeath. So if you die, you have to delete all that stuff on you. So if you take a bunch of 20 slot bags and then you go out in the common lands and die, those 20 slot bags got to go. So just be courteous to other people. Want to use your shared bank as much as possible. Shared banks are the only thing that can be passed down to next character. So it's not like you can't die, revive, and then go to the bank. If you die, you have to hit revive, and then you have to delete your character. So you want to bank often. Whenever you're in the city, make sure you clear out, add your gold to your shared bank, add your plat to your shared bank, add your anything you're trying to save or that you want to pass down to other characters, add it to your shared bank. So bank before you go out and group with Rebus. Yep, that's exactly it. That's the play. Because you'll see us normally when we go out and group, as soon as we're done, we all hit the bank. And you want to do the bank before and after XPing. So yeah, if you die, you have to start over and you have to get a new character roll, Joe. So like this Shadow Knight that you're playing, say you die on this Shadow Knight, You have to revive in order to log out, but hit revive, log out, delete the character, and then reach out on Discord if I'm not online in the game or whatever. Reach out on Discord and I'll get you a new character role. And you can play, and basically this season is done until you run out of... Well, I did already die. Oh no. This season is based on classes, so once you've played all the classes, that season's over for you, is what's going to happen. He was like, I couldn't even die running across Ant. Jeez. Did you die in a group that rezzed you, or did you die by yourself? Oh, yeah. That means you're dead. So technically, you should have deleted the character. Unless you died from a Link Dead event. So like if you died and the zone crashed, or you died something like that. What was it? Link Dead, bugged mobs. We've also added that as in the rule set. Hey, this is Tempest. Can I get a guild invite? Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. I really got to get out of here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for all the support. Let me go ahead and do the channel currency giveaway before I forget. I'll close that out. And tonight's winner is Lizzie Liz. But Lizzie Liz went to bed. So I'll shoot that over to Lizzie Liz. Rebus, who should I send a tell to with character name and guild invite? You can send a tell to me right now.
Man, this
YOLO.
rigged.
Rev. But anybody that's online in the guild can technically invite. So. Live at 1,000 copper. Go. What did you just type? Oh, you did it backwards. Exclamation point and the word. Thanks, Beard. Joe says I'll hold it for her. Sarkin says it's not rigged. And then Roach hit the ding button. Oh, okay, gotcha, Rev. Really? Grug? 2 jackpots today. Nice. Man, that slot machine's pumping out some copper, huh? I think Roach found some found a way. All right, guys. That's it. I'm out. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later. See you this weekend. Y'all stay safe. Be good humans to each other, please. All right, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support. Shout out to Celdric for the follow. Hans for the raid. Darko for the stretch. Snowwolfly for the follow. Cozy Crows for the follow. Mad Spiderling for the follow. Beard for the 28 months of support. Thank you. Starlifter55 for the follow. Joe Shankin for the follow. Gato Fugo, thank you for the follow. And Ready Player Lenny, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the support. Don't forget to go check out the links and stay safe. Be good humans to each other. And I'll talk to you all later this week. And if you see me online, don't be afraid to reach out if you need anything. Also, hit me up in Discord if you need anything as well. Thank you all. Have a good one, Coffee. Appreciate you. Have a good night, Q. That Warlock's killing it. The Warlock is your character, Cumulo. That's going to be your 70 right there. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Guild hit 23. Nice. We need 30, though, for the next round of bank space. Stern look. All right. I got to get out of here. Thank y'all.
When a bass gets moved, couple hits to the face. I know that I need time now, yo, I gotta go and find my way. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. Unless you heard it from me, then you ain't heard it from me. Got it from me, all the energy extra. When a bass gets moved, couple hits to the face. I know that I need time now, yo, I gotta go and find my way. Now let me throw it. Why they wanna move like that? Why they wanna move like that? Why you want one? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? Unless you heard it from me, then you ain't heard it from me. Got it from me, all the energy extra. Old guy, old man, old school, young jam, all black, MZ, still screaming out that chain gang. When a bass gets moved, couple hits to the face. I know that I need time now, so I gotta go and find my way. Why they wanna move like that? Why they wanna move like that? Why you want one? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard?